In today's logo design tutorial, I'm going to show you super useful techniques on how to design the Adidas logo from start to finish. But not only that, I'm also going to show you how to overlay this cool and neat effect towards the very end of the tutorial that will work on any of your logo designs. What is up people, welcome back to Satori Graphics, the home of graphic design content right here on YouTube. So here is the Adidas logo, and I know people in the US say Adidas, but where I'm from in England we say Adidas. Now that's out of the way, let's start with today's tutorial, where I'm going to show you some technical tips on designing a logo of this nature. First, press L for the ellipse tool, and then hold down shift to create a perfect circle. You can press Shift and X together to flick the stroke over to a fill, and then open up the transform window. You're going to notice that the diameter of the circle is shown here, and to make the next step of this tutorial easy, I'm going to change mine to 80. You will see why next. Hold down the Alt Option key to duplicate the circle perfectly so the center of one aligns with the edge of the other. You can turn on your smart guides so Illustrator will tell you when they're perfectly aligned like mine are here. I changed the circle to 80 pixels as it's an easy number to work with. The fact that the diameter of the circle is 80 tells me that this intersection here is 40 as it's half. I want this section here to be half smaller again, so I want to move one of the circles by 20 pixels. In the transform window, I can add 20 pixels to the existing x-axis value. Select both the circles and in the Pathfinder window use a divide function. This will split the section up into several shapes, which you can ungroup and then remove the unwanted areas like so. Flicking the stroke over to a fill has left us with the basic shape for the Adidas logo. We're now going to finish making the Adidas logo, and remember at the very end of today's video I have that neat effect that you can add to any logo. With the shape selected, click and drag to move the top anchor point down a tiny bit. Duplicate the shape and then hold down shift and scale down the shape ever so slightly. Then bring the shape back over the top of the bottom anchor points so they're touching like so. On the top shape, press R for the rotate tool and drag the target icon down to the bottom and place it over the anchor point exactly. Click once and then hold down the Alt Option key and click again. In the new window that appears, type in 40 degrees and click OK. Now you can move this shape over to the left, making sure that they are aligned at the bottom using a guide. You can press Command or Control R to open up your rulers so you can drag a guide down. Now select both the shapes and change the stroke to a fill. We're going to unite everything together as one shape in the Pathfinder window. This will allow us to cut the shape with the pen tool along the side as we're going to mirror it, ensuring the shape is perfectly symmetrical. Bring a guide along the absolute center of the middle shape like so, making sure it is actually exactly along the center. Then press P for the pen tool and hold down shift and draw a line vertically along the shape. Connect the path like so, then select the path and the Adidas shape at the same time and use the minus front option in the Pathfinder window. Now you can duplicate this shape and reflect it in the reflect window. And as you can see, this will ensure we have a perfectly symmetrical logo. If you are making a logo symbol or logo mark that is symmetrical, this is the best way to ensure it's perfect, and it's going to save you time as well. Unite the two shapes together in the Pathfinder window. We're now going to finish the final part of this logo before I show you that neat and cool effect at the very end. Press M for the rectangle tool and make a long rectangle like so. duplicate it perfectly one shape size down, and then press Command or Control D 3 more times. Delete the shapes in the middle like so, and then bring them over to your logo in perfect position. The Adidas logo is almost complete now. Select all of the 3 line shapes and unite them together in the Pathfinder window. Now select the petals on the logo itself, and also the lines, and use the minus front option. But wait, what about the logo type on the Adidas logo itself? Well, unfortunately, according to my research, the logo type isn't actually a font, as it was a custom made design by the graphic designer. But the closest font to match with the Adidas logo type is the font Satori Graphics. The only changes that you need to make is that first outline the type, and then use the direct selection tool to click once on the eye, and then delete the section like so. Use the rectangle tool to draw in the finishing touch to the Adidas logo design. Now it's just a case of resizing the type and placing it in position. Now finally, I'm going to show you that effect to use on any of your logo designs. I have here some brush vectors that I downloaded. You can look around online as there are many different places to get them, but you're going to want to add a gradient to each of the brush strokes in a pastel colour theme. Once you have your selection ready, make sure the brushes are sent to the very back and unite the aspects of the Adidas logo together in the Pathfinder window. When positioned in place, turn the logo into a compound path. Then select the brushes and the logo, right or control click them, and then choose clipping mask. Now you've added that super cool and neat effect to your logo itself. So if you found today's tutorial on how to make the Adidas logo like a pro, let me know down in the comment section below and drop a like on today's video. If you really find my content useful here at Satori Graphics and you want to help out my channel, simply share my content on social media so other people can see it too. Due to the lack of time and me simply needing a break, this is going to be my last video today this week, and I'm going to be back either Monday or Tuesday next week. The whole YouTube situation where my reach is being limited is kind of getting to me, and I need to regroup and focus on a few things. Also, I'm working on a few projects where I'm going to be making my very own subscription-based website where you can actually join up on a monthly basis and have access to in-depth courses on graphic design as well as digital downloads. I will of course let you all know when I'm going to drop that website and open up to the public. But anyway guys, until next time, design your future today. Peace.